So for my senior project, I did getting groovy with the guitar, and here's how. So my name is Zanto Centeno. I'm in track, football, wrestling, and chancellor youth group, and have been for most of my high school. My family, I have two parents, Edwin and Erica Centeno, and I have three brothers, Samuel, Xavier, and Saul Centeno. My hobbies mostly consist of fitness, video games, movies, and music. My future plans are going to be join. I have an 8-year contract with the Army National Guard, and then after I come back from basics and AITs, and go into college at SCSU for electrical engineering. My research paper was on the history of rock and roll, and my thesis was rock started in the 1930s, it boomed in the 1950s and 1960s, it came to a standstill in the 1990s. My advisors was Mrs. Burnsteel. She's a band teacher at Parker. She was very helpful and optimistic the entire time, but she did kind of have a busy schedule. Something that she really did good was grade my research paper. My mentor was Jared McVeigh. He's my uncle. He's been in multiple bands throughout the past 20 years or so. He's been playing guitar. He's in bowling, basketball, golf, and baseball. He has two kids, Broxton McVeigh and Coley McVeigh, and he's married to my aunt, Kelsey McVeigh. What was my senior project? So first I learned about the guitar, and then I learned how to maintenance a guitar. Then I learned to play the guitar, and then finally I played the guitar. So when I was learning about the guitar, I was learning about the different types of guitar. I learned that there was an electric bass, a regular electric guitar, an acoustic, and a resonator. The different types of strings are steel, nickel, brass, bronze, and nylon. Usually most electric guitars are nylon. And then frets, which are these. I didn't know that like the noises that a guitar makes, like how to change them is with the frets and like putting down your fingers. I just thought like the fingers made the noise. Learning how to maintenance a guitar. Well, there's a picture of me right there changing the strings. I also wiped off some dust, and I was tuning the guitar with an app called Guitar Tuna. So the first song I learned to play was Santa Monica. It goes something like this. And then the first chords I learned were A, which is this. Yikes. And then I also learned the A minor, C, E minor, F, and G. And then I learned scales, which is kind of like this. It's just going up and down. Finally, I learned how to play the guitar and like incorporate what I had learned into like music. My first song was Sneaky Sneaky Spider. I didn't really know like how to play it. So this is Sneaky Sneaky Spider. And the chorus of that goes something like Sneaky Sneaky Spider. It was my first one, so you gotta give me some credit. And then Baby Shark, which is this. And then there was the first song that I made up, which my uncle helped me. It went. And the chorus of this one goes, I don't got any words yet, but go. And then to end it, you just go. And then my new riff, this is a little something different. I really like the low strings because I feel like they sound cooler. So I kind of incorporated that into this new riff I made, and the riff is just like a piece of music almost. It's not like an entire song. It's just like some dude shredding a guitar for a couple seconds, and this is that. It's my new riff. I'm sure my uncle could help me turn it into a song, but you know. So those are all the things I learned. Another learning stretch that I had was I learned to be more dedicated to something, and that was the guitar. And then I learned how to use PowerPoint. That was kind of tough for me. I learned how to play the guitar. That was kind of the main point of this project. And then just really like being more bolder as a person. And then I also learned life skills. Problems encountered at first, it was really hard to play because the strings really dig into your fingers if they aren't calloused. And then scheduling with my mentor. At times it was difficult because he's a busy guy with bowling, basketball, and a bunch of kids. And then rhythm. I ain't got no rhythm, so that was a tough one. Counting the beat kind of goes with the rhythm part, and then finding what notes work with what, like just like playing around the guitar. So this is my question slide. If you have any questions, just comment them down below. And then my thank yous are going to go to Jared McVeigh. He was my mentor, and he was really helpful and optimistic the entire time. Mrs. Burnsteel, she did a great job grading my senior research paper. Mrs. Barnhart, she also helped with my research paper. Guitar tuna that I used to tune the guitar. Hannah Even. At first, when I started to play, I was really nervous about like tuning the E string, which is this one. I didn't want to snap it, so she kind of did that for me. I want to thank the judges. I want to thank Sam. He he kind of inspired me in his own little weird way. I want to thank Mr. Colin Mack. He was kind of like a rock genius or something. I want to thank my parents for having to listen to me play music, even though when it was really bad. Michael Lebed for helping me with the computer problems that I had making this. Josie Smith. She also kind of helped. She's learning the guitar herself, so it was kind of cool to be able to relate with someone that's just learning too. And then Spotify. Spotify helped me with my research paper. Thanks for watching. See ya any second now. Like right now.